I'm gonna try, heavy emphasis on try, to make a short video. But if when before you click on this video it has 20 minutes on it, I fucking failed. uh, Welcome back to my Scrape universe. It's your boy Ars. So I just wanted to talk about I just want to do a quick discussion on the most recent episode of Super and some other inconsistencies and things that I outright didn't address in the review. So here's the first thing. The first thing is that a lot of people were bringing up that it was kind of confusing that literally episodes ago Dispo saw Frieza in his final form and he ran away, and now this man is fucking squaring up with Frieza and they're like throwing hands, and it's just inconsistent as per usual because this writing is consistently inconsistent. And I didn't remember that at all. I completely forgot. I have a lot of shit on my mind right now, so if I don't remember everything there is to know about Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z right now, that's probably why. But I didn't remember that, so my apologies for not bringing that up. Granted, I still think that Dispo being able to fight Final Form Frieza makes sense for the reasons I already listed. Like I said, Dispo is at the bare minimum Super Saiyan Red Goku level, and let's be real, Final Form Frieza is nowhere near fucking Super Saiyan Red level. Base Goku can dick. Notice, base Goku can dick Final Form Frieza. So, like I said, it makes sense that Dispo can keep up and start mollywopping Final Form Frieza, but him running away from him earlier doesn't make any sense. Regardless, it still happened, and there's three things that I look for in a show, and what my grading system is based upon. And the three major things is consistency, story coherency, and the third thing would probably just have to do with the enjoyability factor that I get from watching the show. There's probably some more factors in there, but those are the three main things. I got the enjoyability factor from this. I enjoyed the fighting, but the coherency is just, the coherency and the consistency is just not there at all, and it's fucking concerning. Like, if I were to go back in time and remake that video, I would put that in there. Would I subtract points? Yeah, I probably would. That would probably be minus 0.5 because it's fucking inconsistent. I can't be on here and tell you about shit that's constantly inconsistent in the series, and then when it suits me, just fucking ignore it. So that would be minus 0.5 for that. And the next thing that a lot of people were bringing up is that people kept saying that the fight between Vegeta and Jiren was a copy paste from the Vegeta and Perfect Cell fight. Now, I fucking completely disagree with that sentiment. No matter how you look at it, it's not a fucking copy paste from the Perfect Cell fight. If you go and actually go back and watch Vegeta versus Perfect Cell, the way that the fight was carried out is completely different. Alright? When Vegeta fought Perfect Cell, that man couldn't get a fucking clean hit landed on that dude. Not a single one. If we're being for real, Vegeta did better against Jiren than he did against Perfect Cell when he was Super Vegeta. Just being real. What I will acknowledge is that they basically did a copy paste of the final flash that he did against Perfect Cell, which is a completely different thing. Like, saying something is a copy paste from a fight and saying a specific scene is copy pasted are two different things. There's a vast difference between the two. So I will acknowledge in this case that it was basically a fucking copy paste from the Final Flash that he did against Perfect Cell. So I mean, the way he started the charge up itself, the taunt, the laugh afterwards, him being fucking destroyed after failing. I mean, it's basically all fucking spot on. As a matter of fact, I'll link in the description. I'll link in the description the comparison between the Perfect Cell Final Flash and the Jiren Final Flash, just so you can see what I'm talking about. But I disagree, right? I disagree that they copy pasted the whole fucking fight, but the Final Flash, that was pretty copy paste. I'll acknowledge that much. Would I take points off for that? Yeah, that's one of the other elements that I forgot about. One of the other elements that how I review the episodes is what's going to be a part of my grading system is the actual fucking originality, because one thing that super lacks is originality. This is the most fucking generic shonen shit that I've seen in a while, and that's saying a lot since I've watched Black Clover. And I haven't seen a lot of unique shit come out of this fucking series. This feels a lot like Dragon Ball Z 1.5, and not even fucking 2.0, literally just fucking 1.5. And I have to say, I'm not a fan. I'm revising my grade for that episode to be a 6 out of 10 instead of a 7 out of 10. It was still a decent episode. I still enjoyed it, but because the inconsistency and the blatant copy paste, nah, I can't fuck with that, bro. This series is getting away with too much of this fucking copy paste shit from Dragon Ball Z. It's relying solely on Dragon Ball Z in order to make itself, you know, in order to sustain itself. And I'm not fans of that type of relationship. Like, if you want to do little small Easter eggs, like if they want to do like a little Easter egg where, you know, Vegeta did the Final Flash and he did the same line that he did against Cell as an homage, and that was it, you know, that's cool. I have no issues with that, you know, doing a little callback. But when you basically copy paste a whole fucking scene from Z, bro, nah, that's fucking lazy. And they keep doing this shit over and over and over again. They did it with fucking the Broly shit, where they copied one of the fucking Broly movies from Z, where Kid was walking through a Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha, even though that they just did that just to look cool, even though by scaling standards it logically makes no fucking sense. Even by suppression standards, it still doesn't make any fucking sense. And then they did the same shit with recently with Annie Liza, where Annie Liza is basically using fucking Dragon Ball Z movie moves from Janemba, the fucking warping punches, that's all Janemba. And then the fights, the final beam clash was kind of reminiscent of the Hachiyak versus the Z Warriors fight, or Hachiyak, however one you pronounce it. They're just, these guys are fucking being super lazy, man. Like, I don't care if what they think they're doing is they're trying to just show respect for Z, bro. I want you to be your own fucking show. And I, like, I don't remember what episode it was, but I felt like the show was gonna go in a fucking better direction after I saw the Gohan versus Obani fight. Obani is honestly one of the most underrated characters in the whole fucking tournament. He was one of the few people that fought Gohan solo, and not only fought evenly, but forced him to change the way that he fought. Like, he actually had to think a lot harder to fight instead of doing his standard fucking power up and running over shit. I wanted more moments like that. I think right now that Obani versus Gohan fight in that episode as a whole was probably my favorite episode of this entire arc, for the sole reason that it established it actually elicited a fucking emotion from me, which is that this is fucking tragic. You know, this tournament is actually tragic. There's actually weight. And it also introduced a new a new fighter for Gohan to face who had a unique ability, and it just wasn't fucking, you know, oh hey, let's fucking take something from Z and throw it in there and hopefully nobody will fucking notice the shit. So I honestly believe that was one of my favorite ones, just because primarily not primarily for the fighting, but it felt like it could be a super moment. You know what I mean? Like, we all know fucking crazy Z moments. We all know those moments, right? The over 9,000, the Goku versus Vegeta and them fucking clashing with the ×4 Kamehameha and the Vegeta's Gallic Gun, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan moment, and then them him clashing with fucking Cell with the Kamehameha clash, and the fucking Vegeta having to hold back Kid Buu and getting fucking stomped, and then Goku having to fire a spirit bomb to fucking destroy him completely. Like, Z has those moments, but Super doesn't have any of those fucking moments right now, bro. It's not fucking unique as a series, and I feel like a lot of people are fucking jumping on this bandwagon of being fans, and they're not real fans. There are people that are fucking jumping into the scene on YouTube, doing these fucking lazy ass reaction videos that can be easily duplicated and require almost no fucking difficulty to do, and yet somehow these videos get tens of thousands of views, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, why? Like, what are you bringing to the community? What are you bringing? Genuine question. Like, what are you bringing to community? You're not fucking talking about, like, I've watched some of these, like, you're not talking about anything, you know, you're not actually breaking down anything in the fucking episode. You're not reviewing it. You're fucking recapping. Like, do you know what the difference is between a review and a recap? Like, you're sitting there, you're fucking watching the episode, which I don't understand how these videos don't get taken down when you're literally have the fucking, what you're watching on the screen. How the fuck do you not get taken down for fucking copyright right then and there? But you're sitting there and you're just reacting to the shit, and then you talk about what people already just fucking saw and you're recapping it. You're not breaking in and delving into detail about different points of the fucking episode. You're just sitting there and you're just rambling about shit that people already saw. You're just like, oh yeah, I thought this was good, and I thought this was good. You don't talk about what this signifies, or how this is important, how this is realistic. You don't talk about any of that shit. You just say, oh, this was cool. Yeah, this is great, man. These light shows are fantastic. Like, you're not fucking adding anything to the scene. And yet these fans, the true fans, are around here just fucking supporting these people and letting them get big doing fucking complacent shit. I don't get it, man. I really don't. It fucking confuses me. Do you guys understand it? Like, is that how you get views now? Just being fucking doing lazy shit and clickbaiting and just being fucking reaction channels? Is that the only way to get views on YouTube? I mean, it's a genuine question, because right now the only ways that I've seen that you can get views doing this shit is doing rants, which, let's be for real, I don't want to be that fucking guy anymore. I don't want to just be that guy making fucking rants for the sake of making rants. It's fucking, I'm about to smack the shit out my cat. Get down! Bum ass cat, man. But, like, seriously, the only thing that I've noticed is that, you know, if you unless you do rants or you do reaction videos, or god damn it, what's the fucking third thing? That stupid cat made me lose my train of thought. Fuck, can't remember. It's like, if you don't do rants, if you don't do fucking reaction videos, it's like you don't get views on this shit. Like, I'm just being for real. And then there are people that claim to be reviewing, the guys that I'm supposed to be looking up to, who are supposed to be at the top of the top on the fucking Dragon Ball community, supposed to be doing these reviews. Most of them don't even do reviews. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them don't do reviews. They fucking recap, they do play-by-plays, and they don't really talk about the significance or try to break down anything in the fucking show, which isn't a fucking review. It's literally a recap. So, I don't know. It concerns me that this is the way the fucking Dragon Ball community is looking, and then on top of it, a lot of people aren't fucking calling out, you know, these blatant attempts to fucking copy Z in order to keep Super afloat, to keep it relevant, and they keep fucking doing it over and over again, bro. I didn't start watching Super so that I could fucking reminisce about Z, bro. That's not why I fucking watched Super. I wanted Super to be a fucking addition, its own unique series. I wanted to have its own unique moments. And right now, I can't think of a lot of moments where Super has been unique in its own right. Like, I really can't. Like, I wanted to, like, when I'm not, like, let's be real. Let me actually be serious for a moment. When I was watching this shit, bro, I wasn't nearly as fucking critical as I am now. I was the same type of fanboy where I was like, yes, more Dragon Ball, let's fucking go. I didn't complain about the fucking story inconsistencies. I didn't talk about the plot holes. I didn't talk about the shit animation, bro. I just said, bro, it's more Dragon Ball. I don't give a fuck about any of that other shit. I don't care. And it took all the way until the fucking tournament arc until I started noticing, actually, no, well, I wouldn't say the tournament arc, but I'll say, like, the Black arc, what happened with fucking Trunks, that definitely was a fucking starting point. When he used a fucking spirit sword, I was like, what? What the fuck? Like, how the fuck did this man make a Genki Dama out of fucking nowhere, bro? And it's just, like, from that point forward, that's when I started becoming more critical of this shit. And then 100 pushed me over the edge to actually start making videos. So, right now, I don't really see this show really leaving any fucking mark. It doesn't have a lot of fucking Super only moments. It has them, but they're so far and few between, and they're just so fucking generic. They don't really feel they don't really feel special. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel special to the fucking show. It feels like this could have been replicated in any other show and it would have came out with the fucking same result. I don't know, man. It is rough because, like, I want this show to be better, but, like, the fucking Goku Black is literally fucking evil Goku, just appealing to the fanboys. Trunks coming back was appealing to the fanboys. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito was appealing to the fanboys. Bringing back female Broly and making, creating female Broly and making it canon was an appeal to the fanboys. Making Caulifla was an appeal to the fanboys. She's just a fucking Mary Sue, which you can just put any personality over her. I mean, she's basically fucking female Goku, except more annoying in my opinion, which I didn't think was possible. And then you got fucking Annualiza, which is basically a Hachiyak and Janemba fusion. And now it's like this, where it's just they're doing blatant fucking copies, taking that shit, taking scenes from from Z, and just throwing in a Super, and they think that's just cool, like that's good enough. And to me, it's not. It's really fucking not, man. I'm not really fucking with this shit. And the worst part is that the greatest antagonist for this show is Jiren, and Jiren, for real, like, I fucks with his savagery, I fuck with his power, but I don't like Jiren. People think that because I'm piping him up that I like Jiren. I don't like Jiren. You wanted my fucking opinion on Jiren? I don't like Jiren, bro. What is there? Like, and I don't like him. It's not like I don't like him because, you know, he's a shitty character. But there's nothing to like about him, bro. He has no personality. I know nothing about his fucking motives right now. I know nothing of his fucking background. What am I supposed to like? At this point, he just seems like a fucking, you know, a generic, hard-ass, strong dude, who's as close as you can get to the Dragon Ball universe's equivalent of Superman. Like, there's nothing for me to really like about the dude. Except for the fact that he's a savage sometimes. That's it. Like, but just because I fucking I'm in awe of his power, just because I'm in awe of his savagery, doesn't mean that I like him as a character. You know what I mean? So, I'm like, I really want Super to get its own fucking moments in. But right now, there's not a lot of them. And even the ones where it does have its moments are just fucking ass-pull moments, man. Like, you could say the Trunks cutting in half Zamasu was a unique Super moment. Sure, but it involves some fucking egregious ass pull where suddenly Trunks learned how to use a fucking, learned how to create a spirit bomb, and then he forged it into to be a part of his fucking sword. Like, that's a higher level of mastery than even Goku has attained. What the fuck is that shit, bro? And then you could say, you know, the Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren fight was awesome, right? And that was a unique super moment. But it also involved more ass pull, where Goku, on low stamina and while losing consciousness, tanked the fucking spirit bomb. And he attained a transformation that people who are millions of years old can't properly attain. So I'm concerned, bro. I'm concerned for the future of Dragon Ball. I'm gonna keep supporting Dragon Ball games and shit like that, but I can't support this fucking franchise of shows, man. I'm gonna keep reviewing this show, and I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I possibly can, be objective like I was attempting to be with this review. I want my reviews to be more objective. I don't want to fucking make rants, you know, because that's what people want to see. I feel like that's a really fucking cop-out way, and would make me a hypocrite for me, you know, criticizing these fucking these reaction channels. But I know that I kind of went all over the fucking place with this shit. I apologize. This was a discussion not only about, you know, the most recent episode of Super, but where Super stands and the fucking community stands as a whole. The whole lot of it fucking concerns me, man. I don't know how much more I could take of them just fucking copy pasting shit, bro. I'm not a fan of the shit. I don't want to keep you guys any further. I just want to talk. I want to talk about this real quick. I already know for a fact that this isn't a fucking quick video anymore. I apologize, but if you say it to Yin, thank you. I appreciate you listening to my fucking ramblings about this series. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I did hit 500 subs, so I'm working on making my fucking gaming channel right now. I haven't forgotten. So I'll do that, and when I'm done with that shit, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably play Xenoverse for my first game, just because I'm a fucking beast at that Hero Coliseum, you feel me? So I'll let you guys know what's up in the future. You know who it is. I'm out of here.